And the Wolverine Watchman group at the center of the plot, allegedly to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer, is now coming to the forefront.
Yeah, today we're learning more about who exactly they are and why some experts say groups like this could be dangerous, especially in such a tense election year. Our Lauren Edwards joins us live from our newsroom after speaking with an expert in the field of domestic terrorism. Lauren?
Yeah, Doug and Annie, we got a chance to speak earlier this afternoon. And you know, after yesterday's news, I had so many questions about these types of groups and domestic terrorism, and he answered them, all of them, and wants people to know that, you know what, this isn't the last we're going to see of them.
Well, it's terrible. It's a terrible situation where there are individuals inside of the United States plotting attacks against government officials.
And Seth Jones is grateful the FBI and state police stopped the Wolverine Watchmen from carrying out their plans, but more may come.
We are seeing a rise in threats across the United States at the moment as we make our way towards the November elections.
And he says it's the norm. Jones, who studies and tracks domestic terrorism for a bipartisan nonprofit think tank in D.C., says there's so much to learn about these kinds of groups.
U.S. extremist organizations often organize around a principle of leaderless resistance. So what we don't see a lot of is hierarchically structured groups in the U.S.
He says typically extremists work alone. However, that wasn't the case in Michigan. So far, 13 men have been charged in the plot, and they're from all over.
We've got Michigan, we've got Delaware, we've got some key meetings in Ohio. So this is not just about Michigan. We've got people from multiple states involved in coming together.
And they've largely been brought together on social media, which he says was a key component in all of this.
There has been a skyrocketing of hate on social media. It's been on formal digital platforms like Facebook and Twitter.
But it's also been on other platforms, he says, like Reddit. And they're meeting on the dark web, too, and definitely in person at rallies.
We're also seeing as a major trend in attacks is the primary focus on firearms.
And plotting to use assault force or explosives in their plans, even in their trainings. But he says what happened in Michigan is far from over. He fears it could get worse no matter who wins in November.
If it's Biden and Harris, we're in for a haul, because I think there are a lot of people creeping out of the woodwork right now, and they're heavily armed.
And that is chilling to hear. Jones also says that this just is not national. It's international as well. Over the last few years, we've seen terrorist attacks in Germany, the UK, and New Zealand. But he believes that the best way forward is for everyday citizens like us to find ways to be united and not divided. Reporting live here in the newsroom, Lauren Edwards, Fox 17 News.
All right, Lauren, thank you.